Bonjour! It's me, Matt Giratana, and I'm taking over the GU Abroad Instagram today. I'm currently in Strasbourg, France, and I'm studying here through Sciences Po Strasbourg and the University of Strasbourg. Follow along if you want to learn more about the program or just see what I'm doing for the day. I mentioned in the last story that all of the breakfast I had today was provided by my host family. Every student in Strasbourg that comes from Georgetown has to live with the host family. All of that's organized by the OGE. The host family that I live with provides me with breakfast every day and 4 dinners a week. I really like this arrangement, and I am able to use the language with them when we're having the dinners together, which has been really helpful to use my French in that family context over a dinner time. However, I am in a bit of a different situation than a traditional host family. I'm living in a studio apartment above the main apartment that my family lives in. So I do have a bit of privacy, but I'm still able to go downstairs to talk with the family whenever I want and to have dinner with them, which has been a very nice arrangement so far. Hello, I'm just arriving to Sciences Po for my first class of the day. I normally have 3 on, but 2 of them were canceled. This one is a discussion section for one of the ones that was canceled. So I'm not sure what we'll be discussing since there wasn't class beforehand, but I guess we'll see how it goes. And yeah. So I just returned from class, and then I headed straight to dinner with my host family. And now I'm back in my apartment. Around. Here is my bed. So the linguistics courses I'm taking for my linguistics major are these ones, and they're through the Faculté des Lettres at the university itself, University of Strasbourg. And those courses are mainly lecture-based courses where the professor kind of just talks and I take notes and all the students take notes, and we don't really do much discussion. It's basically you learn from the professor. And for the other 4 courses I'm taking, they are Sciences Po courses, and there are more opportunities for discussion in those ones, but even those ones, it's mainly professor lecture, so you're kind of learning from the professors and learning from their knowledge and what they know. And then also another weird thing that I've noticed so far is that there's not as much reading there's been supplementary readings given, but for most of my classes so far, if not all of them, I haven't been actually assigned pages to read, which has been nice, but this is only the 2nd week of classes, so that could all change. And as well, there hasn't really been homework. There's been little things to just complete that we didn't finish in class, but that's about it. So I'm getting the sense that it's more so you kind of learn in class and then study that material and then you're tested on it. It's another thing that's different is there's not as much continuous assessment in the courses here. So there's pretty much just like one written exam or one written thing at the end of the semester, or 2, one at the midterm, 1 at the end. Less so like tests during this semester and essays during the semester. It's a lot of stuff you do in the class, and that does it for my takeover today. It is 11:40 p.m. here in France, and I am heading to bed soon. I'll put my @ right here if you want to keep up with me or see more about my time in France. And I hope you learned a little bit about Strasbourg and the program here. And of course, if you have any questions about the program or if it's interesting to you, please feel free to reach out, and I'd love to talk more about it. Thanks.